Chairman, Mr. J.C. Srinivas Somo, Zone President, J.C. Vidhi Gupta, Pilot Faculty, Kiran Bantu, my friend Chandrasekhar, and Host Chapter President Shreya, Founder President Ravi Chandran, and immediate past President Vasantika, and all the members of Zone 12. Good morning to all of you.
Good morning, sir.
I know it's how challenge it is Sunday morning, especially because Sunday comes after Saturday night. And for many of us, Saturday is the end. And there was an IPL, and very exciting IPL. And there was a lot of pubbing, partying, but still you made it. And this speaks of your learning, commitment towards learning. 8 August 1994, I was the long president of a chapter, Hyderabad JCs. I recollect this date, 8th August, because that happened to the charter night of our chapter. And every year, we used to do that day only, for past so many years. So that evening, after a formal function and party was over, there was a big challenge for me. The big challenge was, there were 2 zone president candidates from my chapter, from our chapter. Those days it was different. There used to be a big competition for zone president. From the chapter itself, there used to be 2 to 3 candidates. Forget about the zone level. Now we have to search for the candidates. But those days, there was a competition among the chapter. So, Arinder Singh, being the founder, charter president of a chapter, is in one of the meeting, I took a decision that I cannot take a decision who to be pushed for the candidature. Let the past presidents take the decision. So I formed the committee and I left to them. What happened was, Arinder Singh was heading the committee, and J.C. Arinder Singh reverted to us saying that, no, we don't get involved into the chapter matters, let the CGB take the decision. So the ball has come into my court. So immediately after that party and everything was over, seniors advised me that we should call immediate board meeting, CGB, chapter governing board meeting, to decide who should be the candidate. The 2 candidates were, I don't know how many of you know those 2 names. One is V. Kiran and the other is Sudhir Ramawat. The both very accomplishing, very talented candidates. But the big challenge was for me, that it was a double-edged sword for me. So I called the CGB at about night 11 o'clock, and we had a meeting, and the purpose was to, it was decided after deliberation that we must go for balloting. And you know what happened? We were about 26 board members. The balloting was over, and counting was over. The person who was counting announced that it is a tie. Then, what happens when a cricket match, if a tie happens, there is a super over. Even in election, at a chapter level, when a tie happens, as a chairman, you as a president, as a one extra vote called casting vote. So I exercised that vote, and I did not keep quiet. Hey, I voted to Sudhir Ramawat. I hope you understood. Before results about to be declared, I declared that I voted. See, why I given this example is, I didn't attend the CAPP that time. I don't know the parliamentary procedures. I know nothing. I was a chairman, and half of that my JC year was getting over, but I was learning by own mistakes. So much before the result was out, I announced the result. And I became a bad person for other candidates. So why I gave this example is, learning is important. A leader is someone who knows the way, goes the way, shows the way, and this happens only when you attend the learning programs like this. You are very fortunate. I was told that this is the first zone CAPP happening in our zone, and we have someone like Kiran who is experienced, is young zone president with young thoughts. Definitely the mistakes what I did will not make you all to do the mistakes in your JC career as well as in everywhere. This program is not only meant for a chairman, but meant for every delegate attending, so that you may be expressive, but this is a program which gives insights to you how to express your deliberations and thoughts in a large gathering in a procedure way. And I must congratulate zone president for taking this initiative, and I don't mind, I want to be a participant here also, because this subject is, believe me, is a volatile subject. It is not just what you learn will remain. It is a volatile. You need to have a recap. So I don't mind. If I had a time, I would have sat for a long time and would have been remained participant. Why again, giving my own example is, this is a fantastic, useful program. Please involve in yourself and move forward. Of course, if you want to learn anything, one has to be a good student. In a Sanskrit, it is said, the five letters were explained. How can one can be a good student? Of course, it is not you, everyone, each one of us is a student in our lives till our last day. Like it is said, life is a journey, not a destination. Similarly, learning is also a continuous process. So every time you must learn, everything is a new for us. Those five words is Kaka Chesta. This is a Sanskrit word, Kaka Chesta. Kaka means, in Sanskrit, crow. Chesta means efforts. I hope you might have heard this story. A crow was flying and was thirst and was looking for water. She did not find water anywhere, but she saw a pitcher. So she goes and sits on the pitcher, on the rim of the pitcher, and she will find water, luckily. But unfortunately, the water was much deep in the pitcher, in the pitcher. Through her beak, she cannot drink the water. So she looks around and she thinks what to do, and she gets a brilliant idea. She flies around and picks up pebbles, stones, one by one, and goes back and puts in the pitcher, and slowly, when one after the other, when pebble were putting, the water level was increasing to the brim level, and the crow was able to drink. The moral from this story is effort. What is required is you should have an effort. We all want to become a successful president, we want to become a successful leader, successful business, but what is required is a relentless effort is required. The crow has put a relentless effort to quench her thirst. Without effort, there is nothing, there is no shortcut in the life. The other is Bako Dhyanam. Dhyanam means for concentration, and Bako means a crane, a bird. A crane goes on the banks of the river and stands. And what is the food for crane? These are small fishes, big fishes, whatever living creatures in the water. So the crane goes and stands on the bank of the river, and she looks into the water, and she will see small fishes going around, in and around. And this crane does not pick it up a small fish, because she knows if she picks up a small fish, she will not get a big fish. So she will wait and allow all small fish to move around and swim around, enjoy around, till the crane finds a big fish. So similarly, in your life, there are many challenges you might face, but what is required is your undeterred focus is required to achieve your goal. There may be financial problems, there may be health problems, there may be interpersonal relation problem, whatever it may be, but don't deviate from focus on what you want. This crane wanted a big fish, so she allowed small fish to go till it find a big fish. Similarly, you remain focused on your goal, what you want. So definitely, maybe 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, relentless effort. Definitely, there is no example that no one has achieved the goal what he or she craved for, provided there is a continuous, persistent efforts. The third is Shwana Nidra. Friends, Shwana Nidra means sleep, and Shwana means a dog. Dog, we see many times dog sleeps. It sleeps, but it remains alert. Even a small sound, even if you walk around, it will wake up and it will see what is happening in and around. So similarly, in our life, there are so many things happens to us. We should be alert. We should be focused. Though we, to the world, look like that you are sleeping, but you keep all senses active and listen to it, and you definitely that will change you to make your life better tomorrow. The fourth is Alpahari. Hari means food. Alpa is less. This says that you eat less food. It doesn't mean that you eat less food. What it means is there is a different food for different sense organs. For a ear, what is the food? For ears, what is the food? It's the music. For eyes, what is the food? It's a good visual, good treat, good people. So what I want to try to tell you is use your senses to observe and imbibe good things in your mind. Don't feel hard disk with unwanted, unnecessary things. What happens? Well, no matter which phone you are using, no matter which brand you are using, it has some limited memory power. So what happens if you don't delete, and if you keep on accumulating the junk, your phone stops working. And similarly, your mind also deviates you from what you want. Don't fill up with unwanted things. If you want to become a doctor, read the periodicals pertaining to medicine. If you want to become an engineer, read the periodicals pertaining to that subject. If you want to become a parliamentarian, read. My only driving point is focus on what you want, then the life is yours. Then the last is Griha Tyagi. Griha means it's the home. Tyagi means sacrifice. It is nothing but a comfort zone. As long as you remain in the comfort zone, you will remain the same. During the days we used to hear, king used to send his children to some place. Not in the day. The children never used to stay in the palaces. They used to go to some Gurukul for learning. Leaving all the comfort zones of a prince, they used to go to Gurukul and learn the things. And similarly, each one of us have a comfort zone. I know everything. That each one of us fixed with the mind that we need to live like this, we need to wear this, we need to drive this, come out of the comfort zone. Definitely that extra effort that you will put to coming out of the comfort zone will take you where you want to be. So I'm looking forward for a great learning, and I'm looking forward for a great parliamentarians under Kiran Bantu leadership here and zone president, and I'm looking forward that zone 12 will participate with a meaningful, purposeful deliberations at a national convention. You all will become a great parliamentarians. With these few words, once again I thank zone president, zone leadership, chairman, everything for giving this opportunity. I never want to start my openings with apology, but I owe you all apology if I make you wait. It just happened because of little miscommunication. Thank you very much. God bless all of you. Thank you.